Close your eyes and take 3 deep centering breaths. Start by relaxing your muscles. Let them become loose and relaxed. Starting with your feet, your ankles, lower legs, knees, upper legs, pelvis, torso, back, shoulders, arms, hands, face, and head. Feel your body loose and relaxed. Now turn your attention to your breathing. Notice each breath without trying to change your breathing in any way. Just observe as thoughts arise, acknowledge them and let them go, returning your attention to your breathing. You find yourself walking down a narrow, winding and dusty dirt track road. You follow this trackway for a short distance, meandering through the rocky landscape until you come to a clearing on a slope above a fertile valley. All around you are piles of rubble and stones amidst the drying, unkempt grasses as a hot sun beats down overhead. Broken columns are strewn nearby, and the place seems totally deserted. Only the constant chirp of crickets amongst the grass and the soft song of birds somewhere in the distance are your companion. Looking forward, you see a giant stone gateway, reminiscent of a monolith structure from Stonehenge, only more honed and angled. It appears to be the only piece of the surrounding ruins that has remained standing, or perhaps been recently reconstructed. Moving forward, you take the craggy stone steps ahead of you towards the great doorway and ascend them one by one. Standing in the doorway, you feel the warmth of the air around you. Looking down through the entrance to this once vast temple complex, another set of rough stone steps descends to a pool of water. The surface is murky and green, and there is a slight haze of small flying insects just above the surface. There is something about the pool that pulls at you, and it makes you feel slightly uneasy, but vastly curious at the same time. Still standing in the large doorway, you turn back the way you came, and suddenly the harsh sunlight and warm air are replaced by the darkness of night and a cool breeze. You turn back towards the pool and suddenly realize that your entire surroundings have changed. Carved columns now reach skywards towards an indigo tapestry dusted with many silvery stars on this moonless night. The pool before you is now clear, calm, and tranquil. Around the edges of the pool's rectangular shape, flaming torches burn. You can hear them crackling softly, almost a whisper, hinting at the mystery of this sacred place. Further away from where you stand, you can see high walls and small buildings. An ancient foreign script is engraved in places. A lion face stares fiercely at you, carved from stone. Floral motifs adorn other places, and directly opposite you, beyond the pool, you can just make out the stone-carved face of a gorgon, wild-eyed, tongue-lolling, snakes for hair. You walk down slowly on the steps ahead of you, no longer craggy and tufted with dry wild grasses, but smooth and almost iridescent in the nearby firelight. Moving around the edge of the pool, you suddenly feel a rush of energy, and from the corner of your eye, you see a shadow flicker across the surface of the water. A distant howl of wild dogs comes to you on the wind, as a voice, displaced, ethereal, but thick with ancient power, finds your ear. I know why you have come. Turning back to face the arching doorway where you once stood, now you behold a shadowy figure stepping out from that liminal space, which she, fills almost entirely. This female figure, this goddess, this titan, stands now before you, illuminated by the flickering torchlight. What else do you see? Introduce yourself respectfully and listen carefully for any wisdom or messages you now receive. The dog howl comes again to your ears, heralding the same voice as before, disembodied yet somehow emanating from the figure standing before you. I know you now. It is time to return. The figure steps back into the arched space of the great gateway until you can just make out a rough silhouette. You blink, and just like that, the shadowy figure has vanished. You run back to the entranceway only to find it empty. You lean through and look beyond, finding the steps descending back down. As you turn back towards the pool, you suddenly have to shield your eyes from the bright glare of sunlight. Hot air fills your lungs and the chirps of insects fill your ears. Slowly lowering your hand from your face, you view your surroundings once again, now no more than cracked slabs, piles of rubble, and broken columns. The pool is once again murky and grey-green, and even though the water is stagnant, it reminds you that you are hot and thirsty. Turning away from the ruins, you walk a short distance to where a wiry tree offers a small dapple of shade. It is there that you hear the soft trickle of water and find a small clear stream bubbling up from some ancient spring. Cupping your hands, you take some of the water and drink it. It is cold and refreshing, soothing your parched throat. You splash some on your hot face, and smiling knowingly at your experience, you move back to the winding dirt track and begin your return journey. Now, as you walk, return your focus to your breathing. Notice your calm, smooth breaths in and out. Allow your awareness to return now to your body, calm and relaxed. Notice how your body feels, calm and relaxed. Gradually become more aware of your surroundings. Let your attention turn now to your thoughts, back to normal conscious awareness, but retaining all that you have experienced during this meditation. Sit quietly for a moment with your eyes closed. Now, Wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll your shoulders. Stretch. And when you are ready, open your eyes and be present in this place.